do that. All right, welcome back, chat, to Liminal Industries. So we are on world number 3 still. So we haven't died again on this one. We've been making some decent progress. I don't remember exactly what we did yesterday. I know we added more create stuff. We got a bunch of steel. We finally created some machines, like the induction smelter and a couple of the other ones. We're really close to making the next tier of frame, I believe. Let's see, anything else? Close to death. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, and we automated, oh right, I just tried to fly because we could fly in Madpack. We added the automation over here, so we now have charcoal always available for our endo flames. And we have the spreader filling our mana pools. Look at all the mana pools getting filled. Love to see it. We also created the fermenter, getting ourselves hurt by the wires. And we are getting this phenolic resin, which is what we actually needed for making the blocks. And I think we'll start by making a silk touch pick. Just keep walking into the wires. I'm sure I will. Don't you worry, Luna. I'm sure I will. All right, let's also speed up the mouse too. we all know I'm going to mess stuff up. Okay. Oh, the other thing we set up is our quartz and gold automation because we're still in the older version, which allows us to do that. World 4 soon because we keep walking into wires. Yeah. Something we'll probably work on today is doing what was suggested and set up the crushing and the smelting for these blocks directly over in the other areas, because I think that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, a little bit of cheese since we didn't update. And then that is probably accurate. All right, we got those, and we can do these. Fingers crossed. Okay, so silk touch. So we needed cobwebs, which we should be able to do because it's just string. I don't remember actually how we get string. We should also set up a place for hemp. Can we? So I'm assuming we cannot. Okay, that's awkward. I'm assuming we cannot put hemp on snad, right? We cannot. So maybe what we should do is replace most of this with hemp. And that's going to be so that we can we can upgrade these guys to the insulated wires, which I'm sure chat's going to love. So yeah, let's do that first. Something else we can do. I wonder if this is actually going to harvest the hemp or not. Guess we'll find out. Am I just going to get... Can I get crushed by this thing? No, it would just get stopped, right? Let's go ahead and turn it off. Let's see. Test it for science, yeah. Totally safe. Yeah, I imagine it would actually be safe. We could do a poll and let chat let chat decide. Chat has your back, yeah, something like that. Do a poll and let chat waste their points. Can't place it there, not enough light, I guess. Right. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. So now if we bone meal these guys, do they get harvested? The suspense. They do. Nice. Perfect. Interestingly, they didn't harvest any of the seeds, but maybe that's just RNG. Yeah, no seeds. Weird. Okay. I'm just gonna keep walking through that same area. Let's also get a upgrade for that as well. So draw, upgrade. Did I put a void on it? I did. All right, good. Okay, so that'll at least slowly but surely grow the hemp, which will give us the stuff we need to make the insulated wires. Okay, so then this guy was, oh yeah, that was also string. I guess I just completely ignored that. And the hemp's also going to allow us to get some string too, which will be good. All right. Oh wait, I need a lot more of that than that, don't I? So you need 5. So that means I need 3 more string. That also means I'm gonna need more string in general. Now, how do we get string? Crushing wool, flax, and it was from cut carpet. Okay. Okay, so cut carpet. That's the only one that we don't have automated right now is the oh, right. No, we do. Right. That was the funny automation. Yep. Okay, let's grab this guy. Nope, backwards. All right, there we go. We needed 3 more. I need to give myself a walkway to these mana pools instead of always making myself do some sort of parkour to get here. Yeah, still no seeds. That's so weird. All right, so it was this guy and this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then it was cobweb with rose gold, and rose gold required copper and gold heated. Copper and gold. Let's see if this one works. Where is what? Does excellent. It made a block of it. All right. I have a good place to put this. If I put this in here, nothing happens, right? Oh, no, it's going to make blocks. Dang it. Because this is burning. All right. Well, look at Penny. How you doing, prototype? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn these off. We need a hopper. You go there, you go there, you pick up that, and then you can output it. Did you take a penny and leave a penny? All right, both of those. Tired as always. Hope you're not too. Yeah, I've been. I think I slept well, so that's good. Wasn't feeling great today, but yeah, I think I slept well at least, so that's good. But I feel like I'm feeling better, so that's also good. You left a penny you found at work. It's unfortunate. Let's see. We're just gonna do another cobblestone pick. Okay, and then do I have any diamonds left? I do. Alright, so you and you. Alright, so there we go. So now we got a Silk Touch pick. And we wanted Silk Touch to be able to do something else. Come back to Liminal Industries. Did the speedrun not go well? No, we completed it, Purple. We completed it. But we did not get a new PB. I think we were like was it like 20 minutes? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Something like that. Fail is just too fast, yep. But yeah, so we did complete it at least. Okay, and the Silk Touch was, I think, was for the ice. And I think that might have been just to convert, is it like this, packed ice into blue ice, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that was it. The practice is making perfect. Let's look in the quest book. So we're on chapter 4 now. We made a couple machine frames. So now we need to make the Empower, which requires 4 display stands and an Empower. Yeah, on normal recipes. We also need to go get ourselves oil. And we'll need to get ourselves some more echoes. I'm still not really sure what to do about the, I'm still not really sure what to do about the, whether or not we should cheese the, whether or not we should cheese the skulk stuff. Kind of feel like we shouldn't, but just trying to convince myself. Okay, so that was the generator, generating power over there. We now have access to the induction smelter, which is going to allow us to make the, no, not the fiberboard. It will allow us to make the, man, where the heck is that used? Is that in the light frame? Yeah, these things. Fluorescent tubes we can now craft on our own. So that actually means we could make rooms that are dark. We can now light them up. And that also means we don't really need to break lights anymore. I guess maybe we work on setting up the iron generation in the other locations. So that means we'll just need to have, we'll need a fan, a chute, a crushing wheels, and I think what we can do, what I was thinking we could do is go from the igneous extruder with a bunch of uppers to a chest. The chest goes into that, and then under here it drops like that onto a funnel. So wait, what do these produce again? This one produces that and that. So that would be fine because this smelted just produces aluminum. So the iron one is going to need to be a draw with 2 inputs. This one, it's going to produce nuggets. So we'll just need to do a compacting draw, I guess, for this one. And the copper is the same way, right? The copper produces nuggets. Yeah. So the copper would also need to be a compacting draw. And so then instead of having a backpack, we would have a draw, or either the compacting draw or the 2x1 draw. 1x2. And I guess let's just verify. So if we had zinc in here and nugget. Yep, so this will take the nugget. Yep, perfect, okay. So we'll need another one of these. We want you. Really wish we could provide more power. And I think to do that, we actually need a energy cell. I don't think we can just provide more power to the energy acceptor or a controller, but controller is down a little bit from the quest. So we have that one. Then we need a 1x2. Okay. And so then each one of these needs crushing wheels. Although we have the zinc and the copper are together. So we could probably combine those, right? Yeah, and then we just make, we just use 2 funnels. Yeah, I think that should work fine. So we'll only need 2 of them, and then we'll need fans. And ash. And this was ash and cobble, right? More stand-in. I think that might even have been the same stand sound as well as earlier. Una, thank you very much for having me stand again. Appreciate it. We were standing for like the first half of the speed run earlier. Apparently I moved my fingers. You should have a stretch redeem. I randomly stretch, but yeah, I can understand it. Both of those with some heat. You would have chosen that. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. That'll make some more ash alloy for us. Looked like we were getting low. It's alright, it's good for me to stand. Or at least that's what people tell me. Okay, what do we have? We have some large cogs, we have gearboxes. Let's grab a couple extra shafts. It's true. That's just something people say. Clearly it's not true. What was storage bus? What did that need again? Need the processors, which was the inscriber, which we can do. What about the interface? Wait, I thought we couldn't make this. Okay, there it is. To make the to make this has to be done in there, and this. Oh wow. So both of these needed the multi-servo press, which was the machine from. Okay, so we just got access to this. You read it on the internet, thus it's true. I don't think that's how that works. I guess we should also make 2 of these. Brass casings. 2 of them, and what are they called? Precision mechanisms. Okay, 1 of these for each setup. And then water wheels and lava we need for each of those. Now that that thing's automated, it definitely feels like it produces more steel than crack steel. I don't understand why, but excuse me. Okay. So we got some hemp. And yeah, so hemp can make string, but it can also make the tough fabric, which was needed for the insulated wires. Oh, also for the balloons too, right. So how many of those do we need? We need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Do we have any LBs left? We have a few. Okay, so if we want to do, I guess it'll be 12, so 3 recipes, so 15. All right, 15. And there we go. Okay, so now we no longer get hurt. From those wires, at least. Okay, that wire still hurts. Because we were trying to get up here to replace that one. Okay. And this one. Alright, so you to there, and then you there, 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 and there. Alright, there we go. Now they're all safe. No need to fear anymore. Okay, that was lava. Wow, that already finished. Okay, wanted 1 lava bucket for up here. Let's grab the annihilation plane. Okay, I want to see what happens if you leave it as a stack. Does it turn into 1 bucket? It does. Okay, so it does erase the buckets and the lava. Or not. Maybe it didn't even turn into lava there. Okay. You made how many biscuits again? You're fighting the urge to go eat them all. Yeah, that was kind of like me. I made cookies the other night. Oh, I used up all the lava. Great job. Okay, I guess we'll just use the 2 lava buckets we had in there. That was like me with cookies. I made some cookies, and yeah, I pretty much ate them all in just a couple days, and I was just like, yep, I really shouldn't be doing that. Oh man. And they were homemade too, you know, completely made from scratch, but you know, with flour and everything, but yeah, that obviously doesn't make them healthier. That just makes it worse because I actually know what's in it. All right, let's see these ones. It makes them so, yeah, I mean, yes, they did come out really good. I did not dislike eating them. 11 biscuits have 1 cup of butter. Yeah, I think the cookie recipe uses half a stick of margarine, but it only makes what is it, like 12, maybe 16 cookies? No, that seems like too much. I don't know. But either way, yeah, it's no, because the full recipe makes like 3 or 4 pans. So yeah, that's probably right. All depends on the size of cookie. True. Yeah, I've always wanted to try and make a single big cookie. Although you eat smaller ones faster. Valid. Okay, we got shafts, we got that. We have all this stuff set up. We just need chutes. you have to look at the fact that you are putting in a bunch of preservatives that you cannot pronounce. True. Just putting flour in. Flour is pretty difficult to pronounce. Baking powder, salt, sugar, and a cup of cubed butter. Get it to pea size. That's why you have to eat them quickly, or it's just a waste. Water wheels. Water wheels. So wait, how many do we actually need? So I mean, maybe we stick with, how many did we put over there? Was that 4? Yeah, I guess let's do 4. Dump on the counter and knead slightly. Interesting. For buttermilk as well. Roll out and cook at 425. Using a pastry cutter. I've never made bread or biscuits or any of that stuff. Cooks in about 23 minutes. Water wheels. So that means treated. Treated. Oh, this is going to give me all the sticks recipes. Water wheels. Ran out of wood. We're not going to have that much creosote because I've been using the creosote. Did we? Okay. Made sausage biscuits of them? Ooh, that sounds nice too. Butter and fig preservatives. So yummy. Guys are always talking about food when I'm streaming. All right, let's grab this guy. That's when we talk to you. True. It's funny. Um, I use sausage if I have it to go with the eggs because Bud prefers it. He's good with bacon too. Nice. I was thinking about maybe putting a cook oven right here to use charcoal and just constantly use the charcoal. The only problem would be getting the creosote somewhere. Suppose we could just put a tank, one of the immersive tanks that we were talking about the other day. And that'll give us some time to get all the creosote together. So, all right, sure. Let's put all that stuff away. I think we may also need a draw controller, so I think we're gonna make one just in case. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but just in case we'll make it. All right. So we want to make the tank, which is going to need some plates. And then we want to make the coke oven again, or so that's coke bricks. And that was ash bricks and ash alloy. Okay, so that means we need, what is that, 28, right? $28. Okay, 28. And that was coke brick. All right, I got one extra. And so if we just take a hopper, wooden hopper is fine. And I guess we can do wooden hopper to get output. And then we can do fluiducts. We'll probably need a couple. And then we need another servo. Okay, so what I was thinking is I could probably fit it like right here. Is that high enough? It's not high enough. Oh, that's too bad. That's all right. We'll still use it. We just won't be able to use a hopper to pull out from it. Okay, so that'll work. And we've been live for 2 hours as well. Dang, it would have been good to have this going. Should we do the exact same setup we have over here? Is there any down VOD to do on that? I don't think so. This works really well. Okay, and so if we wanted to make the tank, where are you? This one, immersive, simple machines, heavy machine, tools. What's the tank? Okay, how much do you require? 34 sheet metal. Iron sheet metal. And we need 34. Okay, and then treated fence post. 4 of them. This would be the exact size, I think, right? Or is it 4x4? No, it is 3x3, okay. Wonder if this is gonna work because it's connected on other sides. Alright, that one, and then a wrench. It actually works. Nice, okay. So we can just do that. And like that. Perfect. So there we go. There's the creosote at least. And now we just need to deal with the actual coal coke. And then we can get rid of the one over there, I guess. Which, I guess maybe I don't. Maybe I'll leave that one for the random steel stuff. Okay, so now we need to do... Make another funnel, it was, and then it was a depot. Okay, so that's ash, alloy, and cobble slab. And then a hopper and a draw. Alright, oh, and a bamboo plank. So we do that, and then this with this. All right, there we go. Easy peasy. All right, so now we have the creosote going somewhere, and we have the coal coke going somewhere. All right, perfect. Ding. Completed. Grats. Thanks, and how you doing? All right, let's should we leave it running? I've been leaving the running at all because we're playing in hardcore. Don't want anything to find us. No, I guess we can still pause. We can still pause. All right, chat. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Be sure to get up and stretch. Go get yourselves something to eat or drink. Cheers. Thanks so much for being. Thanks so much for being here. I just spit on myself. Thanks so much for being here. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Please stay tuned. The Wraith hit me and just completely wrecked me. All right, well, let's do another vault. Just pretend that didn't happen. That means we're gonna have to go back to the Nether and farm more skulls. It was a one-shot. Crazy. Oh my god. I thought I had my elytra on. It'd be a great way to end this series for me to just fall now. There it is. Oh crap. I forgot that bats are a thing. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Oh god. We might actually die. Okay. Let's come over here. Let's... No, get away! Alright. No! Dang it, that was really good timing. that was really good timing. Impressive. Oh my god, no, and there's a boomer. Okay, at least the boomer died. Moron. Alright. We got... I'm better than you. Wow. No one has ever gotten to the end of it. It's funny because it's true. Every day we flossing. Looks like it does not. Wonder where the power goes in. Oh my god. Yes, it's, you know, it's fine. It's only every half an hour. Excuse me, if I remember right. Okay, come on over here. Come on. Come on. If anyone asks, I got up. Well, luckily nobody's gonna ask me, so I don't have to lie for you, Prosy. Good girl, Lil. Good girl. Come on, get out of the way. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, we need to heal. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was half a heart. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back. Thanks everybody for sticking around, hanging out. Alright, let's jump back into the game. And okay, so we had just set that up. We were going to go into here. Right, so we needed to do more bamboo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have we got a crafting table over here? It did. Alright, let's grab this guy, put these up here, that up there. Okay, good. So now we got more treated wood. 63. Wow. Was I off by like 1? So I think that's what we needed, right? Was 64? Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So now we got 2 giant wheels for both setups. We do need water. We have 1 bucket, so let's get a second one. Okay, and anything else? I guess let's take a bit of wood with us. Just keep that in there. I know we got a half a stack there, but that'll give us access to a little bit more. Okay, so let's go start with, let's go try and set up the iron. Iron, I think, would be a good one to start with. Was it iron to the yellow? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, because it's right here, right? Oh, you know what I didn't bring is a way for us to get... So, yeah, this is already full. Or it's not full. It's close to it. It's got 13,000 in here. So we need to get a way to get the items from here into the wheels. Okay, so if this is loaded, then this whole thing is loaded. Maybe we do that. So if we want to have... If we want to have the crushing wheel, essentially like that, right? And then have it drop straight into... Have it drop straight onto the ground and then have a fan there burning stuff. And then this just outputs into the draw controller with the 2 things on it. So that would be the height, and then we'd need... we need it here, and then... Do we just have the belt go right to here? Would that actually work? If we do something like that? It's one too high. There's no way this works, right? The crushing wheel will be in the way? How is the crushing wheel not in the way? Okay. All right, but we wouldn't want to put it here anyways, but that is the exact height anyways, so that's good. They're only seemingly bigger than a block. Although the model is just bigger than a block. I gotcha. Okay, so ignore that this is in the corner because we'll just move it. So let's put this all in the center here. Okay. And then we're going to need the... Actually, would it be better to just do this all on a line on the ground and not do this in the air? No. take that back because I think it'll be easier to set this up just vertically. I wonder if there's a way for me to reuse the lava that we're using here as a heat source. Probably, right? It seems like that could work. Alright, we'll need ash alloy in the draw controller. So this is gonna push into there. Okay, so then we'll have lava right there. And we'd have the fan there. Fan right there. And I guess let's set it up and then we'll deal with it. Okay, and then this was to go. Wait, this wasn't the one that needed a draw controller. I didn't bring any upgrades. Yeah, so we're gonna have to come back here with upgrades to both of these areas. Okay. We're gonna want this locked. Okay, so we'll need the wheels to be there. And then we have cog. Okay. And then we need to connect this to that. Or we can connect this to that. Yeah, that might be easier. That one, okay. So I could just use cogs as well, but this is fine. Okay, so that'll at least connect everything. I should have done this the opposite direction. I wish there was an easy way for me to rotate this. This is not correct. Okay, we're gonna have to move everything one block forward. Does that then mean this is the time to rotate everything? Yeah, I guess so. All right, so we're gonna want the draw there. Okay, so try that again. So that was cog. We have lava with a funnel and a fan. And oops, and then So now we just need to set up some water wheels somewhere. I guess we'll use this corner. 4, 5, 6. I don't remember how tall these guys are. Looks like we might be able to go down one there. Would it still work if it's hitting the ground? I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, I think so as well. Because typical create, just not caring about anything. I guess I want to rotate. So this is what, 3x3 then? So right there. Yeah, that'll be better. Oh, I guess I could use the wall to my advantage then. I think we do want it go, oh no, we do want it going out that one though. Okay, apparently sometimes the cough still happens. Okay. All right, and then we just need water going around this. Do I still have? I don't. Water. You, and then. Okay, so there we go. So then we got you. Can you do this upside down? No, it has to be facing upwards. That's too bad. All right, we need large cog. Oh, wait a minute. Is that? Oh, that could definitely work. Let's see. So I guess do that second. So we have you and then you. All right. So first question is, oh, look at that. It's even going the right direction. And even the wheels are going the right direction. Crazy. All right. So how fast can we make it go? Apparently 113 is our maximum here. That looks really dangerous. All right, can I? Oh, right, and our magnet's going to, yeah, pick stuff up, dang it. Not OSHA approved. Let's see, both of those. Okay, chat approved. All right, there we go. So we got aluminum and iron. Okay, so we'll have to come back here with our with upgrades. But it looks like this works. Hey Caesar, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we need to get just looks so dangerous. We need to get these things here. Hey Dr. Beam, how you doing today? Yeah, not looking for a, or Junior Beam even, not looking for someone completely new to the community asking about moderation. Thank you. One too far. All right. Now, will this connect? Only it could go one more block over. Yeah, and then I think we can just put this guy over here. Now, is there a good way for me to reuse the lava? If I put... alright, let's see. Pick that guy up, pick that guy up. Alright, so if we put down... Let's see, we have this guy. Put down the igneous extruder there, and the alchemy catalyst there. Yeah, there's not really a good way for me to do that. I could do a line of uppers up there, but that sounds ugly. I guess we can just do it with a couple lines, right? So if we do... I have to go out to here. How do I rotate it to get up to the boat? Because don't I need at least two there? So we'd have to go... Oh man, this is going to be super ugly if I do it that way. So it'd have to go to there. And then this would have to be here and here. Is that right? And then we would also need... This is also going to go one at a time. Which is really not what we want either. So I guess we're going to need a brass thing to output. Because we're going to want to do at least a stack at a time. Oh, but we can't because we're using a chute. Okay, so where's the draw at? Oh, I left it over there. And then we also need to connect all this stuff. So yeah, then let's not bother reusing. Let's not bother reusing the lava source. Smart shoe can do stacks, yeah. We could also just use a brass funnel to do the stack as well, right? Okay, so then instead if we put this guy, oh yeah, I guess we wanted a brass thing anyways because we want to pull out of the draw. Alright, so we're going to have the draw here, so we can face it the other direction. Also, I didn't really think about this, so how am I going to combine the two different... How am I going to combine the two different types on top of the same set of crushers? I guess we're not going to do that then, right? Because that feels like that's going to just make things more ugly. Or not ugly, but more complicated. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, those things, that one, and this guy. Okay, so now we just need to get this guy powered. Combine with mechanical elegance with tunnels, but you have to plan for it to be visually good. Is this going to go the right direction? I don't think this is the right direction. Oh, wait. Perfect. No, that's not the right direction. That's backwards. Yeah, it's backwards. So then I guess the other one was the right way. But it's just barely too far. This is the right direction. Can I somehow use that one? They go the same way, but a gearbox on the shaft will work. Yeah. Well, no, this goes a different direction. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. This one goes the right way. Gotcha. Or goes the wrong way. I wonder how many of these would reach it? I think that's the right amount. Nope, that's still backwards. If we do the same thing on the other side, that should work, right? All right, there we go. Now it's outputting one at a time. But that is essentially, I mean, it's functional. Is that a problem, I guess? I don't know. It's a much bigger setup than I expected, but it works. Is there a way to see how many items are in here? No. We can't get the exact amount. Alright, well that is ugly, but it works. So I guess that's the important part. Okay, so now we need to go get ourselves the... So I think I do want to change this to a brass, and then yeah, we can either make this as the bigger chute, or Oh, this doesn't even require brass is what you were saying. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I guess we can just do that one. But I think this has to be brass so that we can output more. Well, the number is going down. So this is processing faster than this produces. So maybe we don't change this to brass. Then that means we don't need to change that either. I wonder, because of how fast this is going, I wonder if this means having the other set of items pushing up here. We just need to change the way that the top works, I guess, but having the other set of items up here, we might even be able to handle both, two separate items at a time. And then we don't need to use brass anywhere. Regardless, we still need to upgrade here. So let's go get those. We'll want to do, I'll probably just do a bunch of iron upgrades and a void. Especially since we're so close to home. So we're going to want 3 voids. And then we'll just do a bunch of iron ones so that I don't waste the gold. Oh man, I was so close. I wanted to do 4 each. Well, the other 2 are stack or compacting upgrades, so they can hold so much more anyways. Did we need anything else when we came back here? Because we decided against the brass stuff. I'm not really sure how we're going to combine things. So you were saying with tunnels, we could combine. But it would have to be the brass tunnel, right? Or will the ash tunnel? Can you insert with the ash tunnel from both sides? Look at Ponder. Can't recall. And you could do this part. Has connections to the sides. It'll split off 1, yep. That's the part we knew. Oh, okay, it doesn't do anything else here. What about the brass tunnel? Whenever passing item has multiple valid exits, distribution will handle it, yep. And you can do 1 input to many outputs, yep. Okay. You can have colored belts. You can dye the belts. Oh, okay. So these are all 1 input, many outputs. Okay. That makes sense as to prefer nearest. Well, distribute the whole stack. Yep. Synchronize inputs, unique setting for brass tunnels, because it holds everything and waits until there's one of everything. Neat. Do you need the tunnels to combine? One belt leading into another should pass the item right onto the belt as long as there is room. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can try. There's no harm in just trying to make it work. What I was trying to think is how I could make it essentially have the input on both sides, have them both come up on the diagonal, and then only at the top they combine. But I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. I think I'll actually have to combine the two lines. All right, so we got a void. You know, let's do 6. And the compacting ones can have, well, that's the max. Okay, so 384 stacks. It seems like a good amount. Yeah, and this is definitely going down. So, it produces slightly slower than this whole setup works. If you stop the belt a little lower, so it's aside rather than on the top. The only thing I had with that is it was going to put more stuff in the world, but I guess that shouldn't matter. How's this doing? 4,000 gold or quartz. Oh, we still need to make this guy, the wall piercer. Let's put that up there as a reminder, because we should be able to make it, although we do have to make all the frames again, which is going to be the annoying part. Especially if we could do it here, that'd be really nice. Okay, so this room is a lot smaller area. Guess we're this one we can move pretty easily. This one has less room to be able to move. Let's get rid of the cake and tables. I suppose I could get rid of this. Are we in a chunk here? We're in multiple chunks here. That's unfortunate. Okay, now how much room do we have here as well? So it was shoot and shoot. So we'll have just enough room in this room. Okay, so the height happens to be perfect, so that's good. All right, let's get rid of all these. Stuff away, and we can turn this off. Oh, wait. There's more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would take out the whole room if I connected those, or if I destroyed the skulk for those. Okay. But are skull clocks blacklisted on the cardboard box? I would have assumed. Oh, right. You can't right click. You just can't right click Skulk. How you doing, Pictocon? Hope you're well. Okay, I think we're gonna put the water wheels over there. All right, put them in the corner. We need some blocks. And more blocks. Can we climb up this? We cannot. All right. So there's the water wheels. Oh man. All right, this one's going to be a lot more complex. Okay, so let's get these guys set up somewhere. It looks like you could create Skulk, but it would involve killing a warden. Yeah, I think we can try and use... we can somehow just combine these two. Let's see, where are we? We got the igneous extruder. So we got that one. And then we need lava for both. Alright, and then we need the alchemy catalyst. Okay. Is that the right one? It is. Hey Pura, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. These are not voided, okay. All right, and yourself? I'm doing well. Doing well, thanks. Let's also sit back down while I try to figure out how we're going to do this. Luna, thank you for having me stand. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Killing a warden. It's always scary. Let's make sure those are locked. So I can't do it the same way we were doing in the other one. What about if I put these here? They do output, okay, and can I put a belt on top of them? But will that make it so that it always does Viridium first? So if I had a belt here... Okay, so first question is, does this output to the belt? It looks like it does not. Okay. Maybe use a mechanical arm. That doesn't sound fun. True. Okay, so obviously we could put a belt here. And we can have both of them output onto the belt. But I don't think there's a good way to do it one at a time. But I suppose if they're both, if they both will eventually not produce enough for it to outpace the crusher, then I guess I don't really care. Okay, so now if we put the crushing wheels, okay, this one's gonna look a lot less nice, I think. Because I can't really think of a good way to do this. So if we have the crushing wheels right here, I think we are going to want it facing this way. It's also, okay, it's not. Don't worry about me, chat. Just making simple things complicated. All right, we got both of those. So then we got you, and you. All right. Then we'll need the fan here, facing the right way. And then we got lava in the middle there. And oh, am I out of funnels? And can I make a funnel? No. Dang it. Okay, and then draw controller and 2 compacts. Okay, I mean, it works. Let's rotate them. It's definitely not ideal. But that would work. Okay, and then what about getting the item up there? Oh, I can't rotate it properly from here. So now I need to get the items up here. That's probably going to be the more complicated part. We might need to move these things all back. Where's that? Does that go to there? Nope. Is it there? Okay. Yes, we can't move this back by 1, but we can move it back by several, and that would probably work. Actually, I guess we can just move it back by 2. Nope, this one's carpet. Do I care if they're on the same one? Carpet, 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 carpet. Boris has to be over here. What about, okay, we can go back 1 more. Yeah, back 1 more is fine. Okay, so then this one's here. Why can't you put them on carpet? Because this one's a recipe for how it generates the block, and it has to be on the porous stone for the recipe. So it's this right here requires lava on one side, alchemy catalyst on the other, and skulk, and then the other one requires lava, alchemy catalyst, and porous stone. Yeah. Okay, that was right? Yep. All right, so then we need to move these again. Could we do this now? Right. This one, that one, that one. Guess this still doesn't make it do round robin or anything. Okay, so then these two, no, that'll make them go opposite. Better do it on the other side. Again, then we need to get this guy going the right direction. I feel like that's not going to work, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's get this guy coming out. Let's make a few more shafts. Okay, then we got this guy with a giant wheel on it. Any chance this, well, it doesn't matter. We can just change it, the direction. Yeah, it is going backwards. Okay. So then I think I'll probably just do this with a gearbox. I guess that's 2 gearboxes. Wait, how did I get an extra? Oh, because I took the funnels off. Gotcha. Okay, is this going? It's going the right way. Nice. That's kind of surprising. Okay, so then I guess we just connect these with a belt and see kind of a mess is going on over here. Wow, it's actually close. So this one's going the right way, but this one's not. And can I put a gearbox there? I can. And then just another gearbox right here would be fine. Sure. Okay. And so now if we put a couple blocks in there, and we need to turn off, yep. Turn off the magnet. Okay, so one of them is going to be copper. This is so cursed. You mean, you mean this is perfect, right? Okay, and then the other one. All right, the other one's zinc. You like it? All these belts remind me of that shipping game you were playing, right? Okay, so now just be careful not to stand on that belt for too long. This one? I don't think we'd get hurt, right? Oh, but we could get pushed up. Oh my god. No way. No way. Okay, can I do anything right now? I warned you. You did this to yourself. You warned me? No, Nth warned me. Okay, how do I get out of this? I think the only thing I could do is maybe grab water.
Whatever, that would sucked anyway.
It would put you into crawl and no, that's not what's happening, Jack. So what actually happened is we're not in crawl. We are still standing right now, and our feet are on the belt, but our head is in the block that we can't break because it's the ceiling tile. So it's not that I'm in crawl, it's that I'm in a unbreakable block right now. But what I'm thinking I might be able to do, although I have to do it really, really quick, I think what I'm going to try and do is grab water. You have the wrench, shift, right click, looking down, and hope to break the belt. I thought I tried to break it with a pick, but yeah, I guess I could try the. I have only. Dang it, this sucks. We made some good progress. This is an awful way to die. So I only have two options. I think you can only hit the ceiling tile. That's my assumption as well. We either go to our backpack and grab a bucket of water and try and water bucket, or we go to the wrench and we shift right click the ground. I don't think I have enough health to do both. And I don't know which one would be a more, let's call it reliable way. I love watching you play this. I never knew Create had so many ways to kill me, right? Clip it, ship it if fail wins or loses. Exactly, Nippers. How you doing, Nippers? Hope you're well. Dang, what an awful way to die because we made so much progress. It's going to take me a while to get back to where we are, too. Not to mention we're going to have to find all the places again, but we did learn a lot. The wrench can answer break create items, so not sure how water will help. The water for me is it might allow me to swim, which I think is the big part of getting to a place where I can move. But yeah, I feel like regardless, I'm not going to be able to actually break anything. But yeah, I think you're right. I think we go with the wrench. All right. Well, chat, you guys know that it's time to play some Minesweeper because ads are starting in 30 seconds. so we're going to delay it for another 3 minutes. So I will see you all in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. And if you got to watch some ads, good luck. Cliffhanger, exactly. I think we're going to die, Luna. I think we're going to die. You're ready with the clip button? I saw the ad coming and I'm just like, I have to wait. I have to delay long enough for me to for me to do a kind of a cliffhanger. I don't think we're going to win, chat. I don't think we're going to survive this. Oh, man. Another awful way to die. Can you break anything? I don't think so. I think everything I click is going to be the ceiling tile. And the ceiling tiles are unbreakable. So bad thing is we won't get to see how you got in this mess when we do clip it. True. Let's see. Oh, I don't have anything to do over here. Maybe have faith in yourself. Oh wait, username doesn't check out. True. Well, we had definitely spent more than 60 seconds sitting there kind of pondering life, so I don't think had we I don't think it would have been clippable anyways, I guess is what I'm saying. This is a 1-1, which makes that a bomb. Your only help is the belt isn't a full block high, and when you shift, you crouch, you can see right below the block, yeah. But if it puts you on the chute, it may drop you into the wheels, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So there's multiple ways to die left over. What happened? We may be dying, seem too close. We may be dying when we get back into the world. All right, so we have 8 mines left. So we know there's 1 there, there's 2 here. There's 1 there. So that only gives us 4. So that means there's 4 more in this corner. So we clicked the corner and it was a bomb. Unfortunate. But how you doing? Seem too close. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, those. Why did you fall in the grinder again? We didn't fall in the grinder yet. Followed about up onto a 1 tall space. Burn your bad luck here. Good idea. Currently being crushed against the unbreakable roof. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my so we died in the last grid over here, chat. So just foreshadowing what's about to happen. Okay. You know, if you fall into the wheels, then Ali1 predicted your death, right? Okay, so I need to press, this is 3, 5, 7, so I need to press 8 when we go into this, and then I need to shift right click. All right, here we go. 8, shift right click. Nope. Yeah, all I can see is ceiling lamp. Unfortunate. So belt would, or water bucket wouldn't have helped either. Boring clip incoming. Well, 1 second, Ali1. 1 second, and you can clip with the previous stuff, or whoever wants to clip it. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so this we're working on it. The part that sucks is we even had the copper and the zinc already set up. The whole thing was set up. Okay, so here it comes, chat. And chat even said, don't stand on the belt. And so I even tried to get off the belt, because I shifted once I got to this point, and I was trying to move away, but no, it just kept pushing me. And yeah, it looks like you were right, Jack. Well, so we were both right, I guess, but you were right in that it shrank me. So it pushed me down. And so then this is what happened in the end of it, chat. So I think what happened is exactly what you had, Jack. So I think we did get set into flying or swimming mode, whatever, and we got pushed into this lamp here in swimming mode. And yeah. What an awful way to go. What an awful way to go. Love a fresh world. That's 2 deaths from create. It is. Hey Kitty, how you doing today? All right. Well, world number 4, chat. World number 4. Let's go back to day 1. Actually, let me go back to this screen so we can restart the recording on this one.